In this episode of Cloud Performance Atlas, I help some music masters with their connection quota. Will we hit the high notes? Stay tuned to find out. Meister was adopting the latest and greatest in serverless technology and had recently moved some of their systems from compute engine to cloud functions. Sadly, one challenge popped up as the new function started to eclipse their connection quota. But wait a minute, connection quota? Yeah. See, most likely your GCF calls will be doing a lot of external RPC calls, querying APIs, fetching proxy resources, etc., etc. Each outbound request is a connection, and there's a quota involved with it. So if each one of your functions is doing 10 RPC calls and you're running 1 million instances, quota might get in your way. Thankfully, GCF has a little feature that allows you to reuse connections between invocations of a cloud function. If you're fetching from the same host, you don't have to pay the extra overhead of the new connection since it's already opened. For example, code like this was being used by Meister to fetch an asset from one of their databases. Although this code is pretty standard, the HTTP request has no persistence, which means that it performs a new connection on every function invocation. We can fix this and maintain persistent connections by using a custom HTTP agent with the Keep Alive option. After running a small test, the Cloud Functions API quota page in the Cloud Console shows a huge improvement between the two code paths, and also has the side effect of decreasing DNS resolves, which, by the way, is also something you have to provision quota for. Now, in my opinion, one of the strongest things about GCF is its out-of-the-box support and helper libraries to the rest of Google Cloud. However, because those APIs generally make RPC calls through socket connections, we can run into the same problem with connection quota. For example, when using the Cloud PubSub API, their code was using 1 connection and 2 DNS queries per invocation. However, by moving the PubSub variable to a global state and declaring it const, we can remove unnecessary connections and DNS queries, resharing the connection. With these simple changes, Meister was able to get an 8x reduction in connection and DNS usage. To learn more about our changes, check out the article linked in the description below, and don't forget to check out the rest of the Cloud Performance Atlas content, because when it comes to performance, every millisecond counts.